Meet Jeremiah G. Hamilton, a formidable figure in 19th century finance. Hamilton was nicknamed Prince of Darkness for his secretive and aggressive business tactics that outsmarted his rivals. The first black millionaire on Wall Street, Hamilton amassed a fortune of $2 million. That equals $250 million today. Hamilton was one of the few investors who shorted stocks during market downturns. He bested many rivals, including prominent financiers like Cornelius Vanderbilt. Hamilton challenged himself to achieve what others thought impossible, proving that determination can break barriers. Imagine turning private whispers into a $900 million fortune. A former slave turned domestic servant, Mary Ellen Pleasant, arrived in gold rush-era San Francisco with a brilliant plan. While working for wealthy families, she cleverly absorbed their business conversations, gathering priceless insider information. Pleasant made savvy investments in real estate, restaurants, and boarding houses. Her empire grew rapidly, fueled by her sharp mind and relentless ambition. Soon, she became one of the richest people in San Francisco, with a fortune estimated at $30 million, nearly $900 million in today's money. What makes Pleasant truly phenomenal is how she used her wealth. She funded abolitionist causes and helped countless escaped slaves find freedom. Pleasant transformed herself into a millionaire philanthropist, using her success to fight for equality and justice. Mary Ellen Pleasant's incredible journey shows us that anyone can overcome tremendous odds. What if Thomas Edison, the most famous inventor of the era, tried to steal your groundbreaking idea? Granville Woods faced this very challenge when Thomas Edison attempted to claim his induction telegraph patent. In a surprising twist, Woods successfully defended his invention against the Titan not once but twice. Recognizing Woods' talent, Edison offered him a lucrative job, but Woods refused. He chose independence and opened the Woods Electric Company in New York City with profits from another patent he sold to Alexander Graham Bell. He continued to innovate, earning over 50 patents and leaving an indelible mark on the transportation and communication industries. Ironically, he would be known as the Black Edison. Let his story remind you to believe in yourself and fight for your dreams, no matter who stands in your way. Imagine a woman who stitched her way from slavery to the White House. This is the remarkable story of Elizabeth Keckley, America's first black fashion designer to dress a first lady. Born into slavery, Keckley learned sewing from her mother. Her talent was so great, she supported her master's household of 18. She used her skills to buy her and her son's freedom. With her hard-earned liberty, Keckley moved to Washington, D.C. and opened her own dressmaking business. Her exquisite designs and impeccable craftsmanship quickly caught the eye of the Capitol's elite, including Mary Todd Lincoln, wife of President Abraham Lincoln. Keckley's creations introduced clean lines and elegant simplicity to American fashion, moving away from ornate European styles. Keckley became a confidant to Mrs. Lincoln and used her influence to found the Contraband Relief Association to help freed slaves. From enslaved to successful businesswoman, Elizabeth Keckley changed American fashion and proved that talent and determination can break. You know this founding father? Born to free black parents in Philadelphia in 1766, young James Forten faced a life-altering tragedy when his father died in a boating accident. Raised by his mother, James was educated at a Quaker school. At age 8, he began working at Robert Bridges' sail loft to support his family. As a teenager, Forten served on an American privateer during the Revolutionary War. Captured by the British, he narrowly escaped being sold into slavery. After the war, Forten returned to Philadelphia and became an apprentice to Robert Bridges, his father's former employer. His skills and work ethic quickly earned him a promotion to foreman. By 1798, Forten had not only mastered sailmaking but also purchased a business, creating an integrated workforce, a rarity at the time. Forten used his wealth to support anti-slavery causes. He was a key figure in funding the Liberator newspaper. James Forten and his family supported education for black children in Philadelphia by helping to open the first tax-supported school for African American students. They also established a scholarship at the Oneida Institute, which provided free tuition and boarding for deserving students. Forten was one of the wealthiest black Americans supporting abolitionist causes. A Revolutionary War veteran and successful businessman, he is a founding father who fought for equality for all Americans. In the heat of a Baltimore summer, young Frederick Douglass crouched in the shadows of his master's house, his heart pounding with a dangerous secret. He had tasted the forbidden fruit of knowledge, and now there was no going back. It all began when his mistress, in a rare moment of kindness, started teaching him the alphabet. But when her husband discovered this, his fury erupted like a volcano. "It will unfit him to be a slave," he roared, and suddenly, the mistress transformed from teacher to tyrant, snatching away books and scolding Douglass for even glancing at a newspaper. But Douglass wasn't about to let his dream of literacy die. With a cunning that belied his years, he hatched a plan. Armed with nothing but scraps of bread saved from his meager meals, he ventured into the streets of Baltimore. There, he struck deals with white boys his age, trading food for lessons in reading and writing. Douglass proved that even in the face of oppression, a determined mind can find a way to break free. Douglass transformed himself from a slave denied education to one of the foremost speakers of his time. Knowledge makes a man unfit to be a slave. Frederick Douglass. In the heart of the bustling streets of early 20th century Cleveland, a young Garrett Morgan stood amidst the chaos of carriages, automobiles, and pedestrians. Born in Kentucky to parents who had been enslaved, Morgan moved to Cleveland with just a sixth-grade education, driven by an unyielding desire to invent and improve the world around him. One day, he witnessed a horrific accident, a collision between a car and a horse-drawn carriage. This moment sparked an idea that would change traffic safety forever. Morgan envisioned a traffic signal that included a caution light, a revolutionary concept at the time, designed to prevent such accidents by giving drivers time to react. Despite facing racial prejudices that could have stifled his ambitions, Morgan's determination led him to patent this life-saving device. He later sold the rights to General Electric for $40,000. Don't forget to subscribe.